All right, in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about how we can measure and then respond to changes in the global climate. So let's look at some of the data. So data shows that both the atmosphere and the oceans have been warming and that sea levels are rising. The Arctic sea ice, the glaciers, the snow cover are all decreasing. These are all the result of climate change. There's data that supports these assertions. So we have data from the IPCC. It shows the amount of sea ice. You can see, it's gone down from 1979 to present day. You can see how the sea level has risen in the last 100 years. You can see how CO2 emissions have risen. And you can see some of the things that are causing those CO2 emissions from the IPCC data. So how does that affect the Earth? Well, we can measure the surface temperature from January to June 2016, and you can see how it has varied and to what degree it's varied from the normal temperature. You can see pretty much everywhere on Earth from January to June 2016, we had higher than normal temperatures. So the total precipitation, the seasonal distribution precipitations are changing as well. Heat waves are expected to become longer and more intense. Many areas are going to experience episodes of extreme heat, extreme storms, and we're starting to see some of that. So what do we do about it? How can we come up with a solution? So scientific research can have a positive impact on the global environment by, number one, recognizing that there is a problem and getting people to recognize there's a problem, because we still obviously have a problem with that. Gathering data to document and analyze the problem and identify its causes, and guiding changes in our behavior based on scientific understanding. What are some environmental successes we've had in the past? Lead emissions have gone down by changing paint, changing fuels, things like that. There's less lead in the drinking water. Now, obviously, we have some places where that's not true. The banning of CFCs has helped allow the ozone to begin to heal. Organisms are being taken off the endangered and threatened list. That doesn't mean new ones aren't coming on, but we have things that have come off, like the bald eagle, for instance.